Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously, so I need to find a group of enemies and use Mandrake. I already have Mandrake. So the group of enemies I can locate, the one I can remember of are near the Hogwarts Legacy. So let me just fast travel near Hogwarts. I think this is the one which will be closest to this gate, so let's just fast travel here. Let's see where this leads us. Okay, I need to find a way out of Hogwarts. So we have to go down there. Let me see. I have to find the main gate of Hogwarts. From there we can go out where there is a forbidden forest. We can find many group of enemies there and use the Mandrake on them simultaneously to complete this objective. I think we are on the wrong side of Hogwarts. Let me try here. Yeah, this is a bell tower. I think this is the one. This is the gate, and this leads to the forest. I just hope we are close enough to the gate. Yes, I was right. Let's just skip time. How are we supposed to skip time in this game? I do not remember.
Revelio.
Just forget it. I thought the gate was never gonna open up because it's night, so I thought they were not letting students leave in the night. Nobody's around. In the day, everybody's just here and there. Okay, so we are almost close to the enemies group. They are over here, there, on the left side of this area. But I cannot hear them. I guess we have to go a little further from here. This area feels so lonely, man. I was pretty sure there were a bunch of bad guys near Hogwarts over there where I have checked already. And I don't know why they were not around this time. Almost funny, man. Since I'm required to use Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously, I can see one enemy in the map to my left. I'm pretty sure they are a beast and not. Oh, let me just kill him first. After killing this beast, then I'll go solo for a bunch of enemies. Oh shit. Where is he? Let me just use a potion. You have found collected rewards available in the challenges menu. Let me see what there is to collect. Challenges and in the combat, I guess. Okay, so we have gear trait recipe reward, amphibial protection, what it is. Dug box, I don't know what it is. And this one's gear trait recipe. Okay, these are the recipes. Trait recipe, amphibial protection recipe, and amphibial protection too. Let me check if there are any other unclaimed rewards. I don't think so, otherwise we will be seeing an exclamation mark here. So in collections, I just don't like these exclamation marks, so I'm just gonna completely go through this. Okay, I'm back to this objective.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
I'm also lucky to find you guys to use Mandrake on you simultaneously. Oops.
It's been ages since I found anything worth poking their crackcroft.
Let me just clearly. Come on. I just want to do this objective very fast. No BS. Let me just do.
Finally, all finished.
Okay, now I have to biology class now. Now that this objective is clear. Great. The objective is clear now. Let me just get out of this forest very quick without getting in any more trouble.
The ministries claim they want to replace the Dementors for years, but they never actually do a thing.
The morning's almost out.
If the necromancers die, do the Inferiors die as well? These are the questions that keep me up at night.
I think I'm out of that dark forest. Forbidden forest, I guess. Hogwarts has not allowed any access to this forest for the students to go in there because, for obvious reasons, you can find many beasts and enemies lurking around in the forest. I'm gonna go attend the herbology class now that the objective is completed. Open up the gate, please. Sesame. What do we say? It's sesame. Am I going in the right direction? No, I don't believe so. I was just looking at the marker and not on the map.
Revelio.
We're almost there. Punch him. Okay, we are in the herbology greenhouse.
How wonderful to see you again.
Let's see what she has to talk.
I've completed my assignments, Professor. Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along. Thank you, Professor. Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Let's just do it quickly and not mess this up. Circle, triangle, cross, square.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time? The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Okay, so now we can levitate objects and move them around here and there. I see. Let me ask her this question.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology? How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared. Really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse.
Okay, so
Within
he's
a
lost
week,
his eyesight.
He claims by accident kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Oh, I see. So he got his eyesight back.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I see. So he's not coming to Hogwarts anymore, and she has taken his place. I feel sorry for the former professor.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons.
Romania? To meet
One
Andrew
can
Tate?
only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
So he just escaped the Matrix and went to meet Romania. Finally to meet Andrew Tate. That's so funny, man. Let me check what's our next objective after this class. The next objective is Wingardium Leviosa. Meet Nettie near Felberton Castle. Okay, let me just track this. I forgot who's Nettie. Okay, she's a girl whom we met first when we first came into Hogwarts. She was one of the girls. I don't remember the class, but yeah, she was one of those first friends when we just came to Hogwarts. Okay, I have something new in talents. I've acquired one talent point. Let's see what we can just upgrade this time. Dipple. So since we have an advanced form of Leviosa, let's just try to acquire a related talent to it. How to do this curse technique? Striking an enemy cursed by Crucio. Avada Mastery. Enduring curse. Knockback curse. Okay, this one's actually cool. Whenever we read, we'll get a bit of ancient magic. Uh, since I'm used to do Leviosa more, I think this one fits best. We can levitate enemies and then just strike them and get ancient magic meter filled very fast. This is my first option. I've shortlisted this one. Let me check if there's another skill which is actually better than that. I don't really need a use to hide from enemies because I'm kinda guy that goes straight into fights without hiding. Room of requirement. Let me check what we have the skills for room of requirement. I don't really use these potions aggressively in the battle. I think the core one's Leviosa. This one's the best choice for now. Let's just go meet Natty. I have to say the environment of Hogwarts Legacy is very immersive, very beautiful actually. You just wanna walk slowly to absorb every structure built around Hogwarts. Come on, leave him. He is already a dead man. Is he a dead man? He's still humming.
I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm older.
Oh, Nan is like 1.2 kilometers away from here. What was I thinking going walking? Let's just fast travel there. Save up some time. This is the objective. This one's the closest where I can fast travel. I think I don't have a broom. How to use the broom?
Revelio.
I don't have one, man.
Who lived here, I wonder?
I don't have a broom, guys, so unfortunately I just have to walk there. I'm not walking, I'm just running.
Revelio.
Okay, nothing to find here. I thought there was a scroll lurking around here when I heard that magical sound, so that wasn't there was nothing other than those crystals. We're supposed to meet Natty near Felbertoon Castle. Okay, great. I forgot what Nettie said in her letter, which she sent like 2-3 missions ago. I only remember that she said that let's meet in the castle so that we can have a discussion over something. I don't know what that something is, so that's why we are heading there right now.
What do you think you're doing?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Potato.
Avoiding our problems. Dare slay one of my own. You will fall.
One less monster in the wizarding world.
Actually, they're very annoying when you're heading towards a destination and you just find them standing in your way.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Sure, Professor Garlic. Sure, she's saying that we have to go meet her in greenhouse to learn the new magic spell.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Where are you going? Okay, there are 2 more ahead. Let me use the pulsar.
Who says crime doesn't pay?
Strike. Weren't there two enemies here? I don't know where the second one go. Or I might have just killed most of them. You never know. Perfect. There are a whole lot of them here.
When the clouds are dark,
You shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't be here, no. You shouldn't be here. You guys are the ones in my way.
Stupefy! Stupefy!
He says that this was nothing more than a lie. What that?
Stupefy! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
death, they one of my own. You will.
Stupefy! Accio!
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus!
I never let him say his last word. He was gonna say something like how, and how what. Now we'll never know. He's dead. There's one more of the kind standing up the hill. Let me just go find kill him first before he notices us. Hey. Okay. That was a wolf actually. I think it was protecting something here. Let me have a look around so that we not miss anything here. I just have a feeling it was hiding something here.
Revelio!
There are some plants over there. Finally, we're near her castle. Hello, kitty cat. The same one's here. Finally, we are here. Alberton Castle. Fast waypoint unlocked. We have to wait for her here. Hello, Natty.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Okay, so Harlow signed a letter which was... Sorry, Harlow had a letter which was signed by Victor Rookwood showing his connection to him. And Nettie now knows that Harlow and Rookwood are after us because she has a rare connection to ancient magic. That's why they are after her. And we just casually went around revealing everything to her Nettie, even though Professor Fig asked us to not reveal this secret to anyone. I don't know if it was a good idea or not, but she wants our help regarding fetching that letter from Harlow. Let's see.
Can't we
Listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
I wonder this question as well. I mean, obviously, what are her reasons to go after Rookwood and Harlow?
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Okay, so she has seen them somewhere in Uganda doing some crazy stuff. I don't know, but she knows that they are a threat, they are a problem. So she wants to put a stop on it. Wants to make the ministry take an action on them. The only proof for that we will need is that letter which is signed by Rookwood, Victor Rookwood, which is in possession of Harlow.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
So this is the castle where Harlow is, and we have to retrieve the letter. In a sneaky way, obviously. Stealth is the place. Stealth is the thing which I'll suck at. But let's just try to be stealth as much as possible. We need to go around and climb that. Isn't this place some kind of creepy?
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Something with a bit more force. That did it.
We recently learned Leviosa's latest advanced version. Let's just move this box.
Regarding Leviosa.
Okay, we can just use to climb up there, I guess. Yeah.
Regarding Leviosa.
Perfect. No? Why not? Is there something I'm missing? I thought we were good with this box. Unable to climb. I have to give it a little thought before executing anything. Let's see. We just came up through here and we're supposed to go up there. We have an advanced form of Leviosa to move objects around, and we just did that and moved that box here. Now what I can observe is that is too high for me to climb even after using the box. So this means we should have another thing that we can use to close that gap there.
Revelio.
I can see another box there, but I think that's a chest box. Nothing around here to levitate.
Revelio.
But if I use...
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Nothing's happening. I'm just doing random stuff. This does look like we can climb onto something, but the question is, have I placed it in the right place? It does seem so.
Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus!
Can we just do it? I thought we can levitate this while standing on this box, but let me check around. There's a fall from here, so we cannot go there. Nothing's around here as well. I don't know what am I missing here. Ashminder eggs. If she can close that gap, this shouldn't be very hard to climb. I mean, realistically, yeah, that should be. But in this game, this jump is not very high.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa.
I see. There came an idea into my mind. Let's just levitate this box in the middle and let's just try to climb it really fast.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No, that didn't work. She takes just very long amount of time to climb.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I almost had it in vertical position, but it again fell down flat.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know how to make it in vertical position. Perfect. Perfect. Finally. Let me check what we were missing in this
Revelio.
Leviosa.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I kind of figured out that we have to set it in vertical position to climb up this high, but I wasn't able to do it in straightforward way, so I just had to try a random things. Man, don't know why was this so hard to do. Anyways, now I'm here. That's all that matters. There it is.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Okay, I think we can also use this. Come on, move away. I think we have to move this box from another side, but there is no another side.
Revelio.
This game's so tricky at all places.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
See. The game's so tricky, man. At all places, all the time.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Something's blocking it.
Well done. I will be right up.
Come on.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
She knew we could do it, but she couldn't do it herself.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Why are they so scared?
Restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere. Just let's use Leviosa all the time,
I hope Natty
right?
stays out of trouble.
Now we're Nathan Drake. I know we have to use that box to do something with it. I'm pretty sure. We have to use that box to climb here, I guess. That's my guess. But first we have to fetch this box out of that place. And I don't know how we're supposed to do that.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Nope. I can still hear her footsteps even though she's standing still. Man, this game has so many bugs like that. It's almost out. Let me just use camera mode to see how can we get it out of there. Okay, so we have to make that box fall there. That's what I can observe right now. It fell down. Yes. It is there now. Now we're gonna use that box to climb up.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Accio!
Nobody will ever know. I'm not the stealth kind of guy, so I'm just gonna go straight head in. And they're all dead.
Alohomora.
First time when I tried this puzzle, it took me a long time to figure out what we were supposed to do with it. Because there weren't clear instructions on this Alohomora puzzle. Are we going in the right direction? I don't think so.
hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Yeah, let's hope she didn't get caught.
Revelio.
Nothing here. Who's that?
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso! Incendio!
And she was going to do Leviosa on us.
For what? Time Levioso!
Let it!
Incendio!
Thought you had. You'll need to be quicker.
How did that feel?
Well, it'd take more than that to slow me down. What a thing. Is that all they're teaching in school these days?
Oh, shut up. Now who's talking, huh? Is that what you get taught in the school? How to lose to a child? Bastard.
Alohomora.
No. We have to do this again. I don't like this one. Hello, Hamara. I'm pretty sure Nettie got caught and we'll have to rescue her and the letter.
Revelio.
I'm just taking a wild guess here, so let's see. Am I right or wrong?
Highwing is all right. There we go.
Do we have to use Hamara on this one as well?
There you are.
Come on.
Alohomora.
Yeah, I was right. We have to use Hamara.
Hurry.
Now she has to come with us. What about the letter, man? They didn't find that letter. Now we have a high wing. We also have a broom to fly on. Let's just enjoy the view.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I don't know how far we're going with this beast. I don't know why we left the letter there.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Now we have the letter to convince the High Court Ministry to take action on Harlow, that he is involved in crime with Rookwood. So Rookwood's in search of Phoenix, and we don't know where will they find one. Let's just call it a day on the stream. We just have completed one mission. We found a letter
I have learned of a
from
wizard
Harlow.
who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Okay,
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Okay, so now I have multiple objectives to do. We have to meet Professor Fig. We have to go into the Room of Requirement. And Nettie has told us that she is with a wizard who is harassed by Harlow, and that he might be able to help us in some way or another against the evidences of Harlow. So let's just call it a day. We continue this stream and then new objectives from our next stream. Bye guys.